think there'll ever be another Kobe. I mean, I think he is one of those rare players.
卢克·沃顿，湖人队主教练，在2003年的 NBA 选秀中被洛杉矶湖人队选中。2009年与2010年追随科比连续2次夺得 NBA 总冠军。在湖人效力10载的他，与科比交易深厚，是科比在球场上的得力助手。
This interview is specifically for Kobe's jersey retirement. So, from the time that you joined the Lakers team with Kobe, what are some memorable moments and interaction you remember with Kobe?
I just remember at first I was amazed that anyone worked as hard as Kobe Bryant did. It was just, I thought coming out of college I worked as hard as anybody else in the league, and when I got to know him and see what he put himself through each and every day, he really helped, for me being a young player, he helped set the tone for the rest of my career on how I wanted to prepare, how I wanted to push myself to be a better basketball player. And he really set the tone by leading by example with his work ethic. He was also a lot of fun to be around. He pushed you very hard. He pushed himself very hard, but he was a teammate that, he recognized when you needed someone to talk to, and he wasn't soft about the way he talked to you. He would be very blunt, but he would make sure that you were okay and everything was going all right for you in the tough times as a player.
After you joined the Lakers, you've experienced the downside of the team, but also you've seen the peak of the team. So, what was the difference of Kobe during those two extremes?
When Kobe, one of the great things about Kobe is, so my rookie year we made it to the finals, and then Phil left and Shaq left and a bunch of guys left, so we kind of had to start building up again, and whether we were the championship team or we were trying to get to be the championship team, or in 2010 when we were defending our title, he was the same. So many people let success make them satisfied, and they get a little lazy after they win it all, or they've had a certain amount of individual success. He was incredible at, once this year was finished and it was time to move on to the next year, completely being focused on trying to get the job done again.
2016年夏天，卢克·沃顿重返老东家湖人担任主教练。关于这个新岗位，科比也给予沃顿许多帮助。
When you firstly announced or officially became the coach of the Lakers, did Kobe reach out to you?
Yeah, I talked to Kobe a few times when I took the job, and I've obviously talked to him a few times since I've been here now. And just congratulations. He, like I said, he was never soft with the way he talked, that he talked to you. So, I remember him telling me that, Luke, I think you're going to be a great coach. And me kind of thinking to myself, like, that doesn't sound like Kobe. And, then he kind of made the comparison to Phil Jackson about you're an average player with a bad back. And that was his way of saying good luck, congratulations, but also still taking a jab at you at the same time. So he's been great. I've reached out to him, called him to ask his advice on different things, especially with so many young, talented players. He knows much more what that was like than I do. I was, a second-round draft pick. So I'll reach out to him and ask his opinion on some things, some stuff we have going on, and he's always great about giving me truthful answers about what he thinks, or what he would do, or what would be some good advice for him to offer.
What would it be like if Kobe is still in the team and you are his coach?
That probably wouldn't be good either, because at this stage in his career, he won't be playing a lot of minutes, and he probably won't be happy about that. But Kobe, he gave it his all for as long as he could, and his body finally gave out on him. So he knew what he had to do, and now he's on to the next chapter of his life, and from everything I've heard, he's doing an unbelievable job with that.
科比的曼巴精神始终激励着许多人，他敢打敢拼的球风也是球员们争相模仿的对象。当问起谁会是下一个科比时，沃顿却有着不一样的回答。
Well, I don't think there'll ever be another Kobe. I mean, I think he is one of those rare players. You know, there'll never be another Magic. There'll never be another Jordan. You know, he was one of those rare players that played the game at such a high level for such a long time and won those championships and did it his way. That it's these young players shouldn't be focused on trying to be the next Kobe. They should be focused on trying to be the best they can be, and whatever that ends up being okay with that. And we have some young players that we love. We have some young players that work really hard, that we're excited about the future with. And, you know, where their career goes, we'll find out, but we're really excited to be on that journey with them.
Imagine right now Kobe's jersey retirement ceremony is going on, and what would you like to say in front of the camera to him?
How amazing of a journey he had. I mean, what an incredible story from where he came and how hard he worked to become one of the greatest champions our game has ever seen. On a personal level, what a pleasure and a joy, sometimes a headache it was to be his teammate, but leading us to championships was just such a great honor for me. And everything he got, he worked for and is well deserved.